Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's Akiva and we're jumping back in here with Dragon Age Inquisition. It's been a while since we played, but got some things going for us. Going to get the story moving along, which unfortunately means we're going to have to deal with a lot of talking in Val Royeaux. But that's okay. Once that's done, we'll be able to get back into doing more with the story. Let's see here. So after you get a certain amount of experience points for the Inquisition itself, you have these different Inquisition perks that you can get. Let's see. What do I want to get, though? One more potion slot. Here we go. More experience from killing our foes. Okay, so now I went through and did just a bunch of questing on my own. Got the power up to 16 there. We only need it at 4 for this, but we need 8, I believe, for the next part. So we'll go ahead and select this.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion. And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
It's the Herald. It's my character.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
But there we go. Okay, so jumping on in. And each of the loading screens, of course, has these little tips or songs or whatever. If you miss them during the loading screen, anything that appears on the loading screens will actually appear in your journal as well, under the codex entries. As you can see in this cutscene, I have upgraded my weapons and armor as well, so... Very, very strange Orlesian fashion. That's the word I'm looking for. My grasp of English is minimal, apparently.
You're one of Liliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Oh, good. Go in charging, screaming bloody murder? No?
They wish to protect the people from us?
Yes, but I expected it.
We knew there would be some kind of reaction.
But I didn't expect the Templars to make an appearance.
Well, that was kind of silly of you.
What the Templars will do. I've heard of no concrete plans.
You think the orders return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know
That's not funny. Or not likely. Of course it's not funny.
Not after all that's occurred.
But it's not likely.
Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As As you say, my lady.
Now, through here, I'm not going to go through and get all the codex entries for it. I'll do that on my own time. But each of these statues is from different parts in Andraste's life and all that. And it's funny because all of the ones of Mafrath have his head up like this. And you'll find certain things scrawled. Mafrath's remorse. Beneath, scratched by a vandal. At meeting a low door frame. I just love the humor in this game. Little touches like that. Gives depth to the world and all that. Now there's a bunch of different codex entries and all that you can be gleaned from, like the plaques and that sort of thing, but we'll let you guys find that out on your own. Give you at least something to do.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of her murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our
No, I'm pretty sure that I stepped out of the fade.
We say this is a false prophet. No servant of anything beyond his selfish greed.
Let's talk peacefully.
We came here in peace, simply to talk. And this is what you do? I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition and the people will be safe once more.
And instead, they deck the Reverend Mother.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Well, now that you're walking on her.
What's the meaning of this? Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord
Well,
Seeker?
if they actually understood the fact that Justinia signed and created the Inquisition, they would realize that we're still part of the Chantry, technically.
The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Well, he's not full of himself. No, not at all.
Templars, one of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did. A staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
Actually, you guys kind of
What if he really was?
kind of pushed him away, but that's beside the point.
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
Always question those who tell you not to. Yes, for all of you educators out there, I am talking to you as well. Encourage your students to think.
You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition less than nothing.
You are there to teach, which means that they are there to learn. You don't learn by just accepting, you learn by questioning.
We march.
And just because you get something wrong doesn't mean that they're going to lose faith in you as a teacher.
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Let's see, has he gone mad? Probably.
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
But will he see reason?
Can be reasoned with?
Probably not.
If not him. There are three
Now, I
others
will
who
admit, I have played through this part of the story
Either way,
on my own,
first return to Haven and enjoy
but
the others.
I'm not real... Well, I'll save that for when we actually get there. But I have some things to say about...
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Okay, that kind of got me off guard. Anyway, I'm not real pleased with some of the ways this particular storyline was done. But I'll elaborate on that when we get to it. Okay, and that was the quest to pick up one of the companions, Vivienne, the court mage. I'm gonna walk all over, kick your drinks if you have any. Alright, anyway. Where is... That's not it. Oh, there it is. Under the table. There we go. Red handkerchief. Now what I'm doing right here is I'm actually picking up one more companion. I don't use her too often, but I am a completionist as far as getting all the companions and such. Oh, where's the next bit? Oh, it's over here. Go, and then the last bit is up there at the top. I'm gonna have to fast travel up there to get it. So we'll go get this bit first. Now, I could go up and talk to her. She doesn't really have... You know, I will anyway. She doesn't really have much in the way of advancing the story, but
We came here
it is a rather interesting conversation.
This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand?
Well, considering we were following the Chantry's orders,
Shown up by our own Templars in front
Divine Justinia spoke for the Chantry. She gives an order. It's the Chantry giving an order.
along with their convictions.
And it's signed. You can verify it.
Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
To tell you the truth, I don't know.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
It's not.
That's okay. I'm still going to
Could still help us and
just
come out on
do the
top.
last little lines here.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
By stopping an individual who has proven himself to be able to close the rifts. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Another red handkerchief. Now, the cool thing about this particular bit of water here, I don't know why the devs don't allow you to see through it, even though the even though there's an invisible wall here. But at the bottom of this, it's actually a like a Dragon Age Ouija board. One of the emperors actually had it built in order to try and contact his dead wife and bring her back from the dead. Okay, and we'll come up here in order to get the last one, which is behind me. There we go. Okay. Now what that did was unlock this particular quest as far as traveling to the meeting point in order to get Red Jenny. Or a Red Jenny, really. Okay. A friend of Red Jenny. Here we go. So we'll grab her, we'll grab Vivian, and then we will head off to talk with the Templars.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Now this little bit, there's a continuity
Sophia.
issue going on with this particular game.
Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled
Because this is the leader of the Mage Rebellion, and
help with the
she's here to
bridge.
talk to you, right?
Perhaps
But if you
might
follow
be
the
able to
Mage
help.
quest line, she says that she never showed up at Valroyo. She never talked to you. She never saw you. Now, when dealing with the mages, there's actually a Tevinter Magister that's there, and he's trying to deal, or he's trying to manipulate time. So it's implied very, very loosely that this is a side effect of that, but they never state it, they never bring it up as a possibility, they just say, oh, she showed up, but when you get to where she has no idea who you are or what's going on, and they just leave it hanging. So, we shall see.
The mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before.
But with the mage, that's really the only glaring issue with the mage quest.
For what it is. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Like, even after you finish the mage quest, you don't have the option of sending her back to set you on that path. Or open that path, rather. So, more stuff that will appear in the Codex. The bear, and then that one was just talking about different schematics that you can find in the world in order to build weapons and armor and that sort of thing. They do also have recipes for various potions. I'm not real big on using potions, though. Even on hard difficulty, I don't... And it's just the way I am. Okay, I'll let them take care of themselves while I loot everybody. See, took care of themselves just fine. This guy's just hilarious.
How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be.
So Orlesian. So full of himself.
Will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh.
She won, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
She's hilarious.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. Well, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just person. I mean, it's all
I'm
good.
insulting.
The important thing
Or I'm
is to learn
insulted, not
the
insulting.
herald thingy.
Uh-huh.
You killed him before he could say who he worked for.
And before he could shout magic. What? My people said the Inquisition would want him dead. So he's dead.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
This is the most ridiculous fight in the game.
Take their weapons!
Like, she does things because it's funny. Not because there's any actual strategic value in doing so. See? None of them. None of the guards are wearing pants. It's just hilarious.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Do I call her out on how insane she is? No, not yet.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
So now anyone who was curious about the Friends of Ren Jenny showing up not only in Ferelden, but also in Kirkwall, Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, here you go. There's your answer. There we go. Offering spies.
Ready. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Cloaks and spy knives, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
And of course I'm going to have her join along. She's just too hilarious.
Yes, getting good.
I don't know, I don't usually take her on the missions, but her personal missions, those are hilarious.
You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Yeah, I usually stick with Varric for my rogue, because, well, I usually play rogues. So all I need for him, or from him, is being ranged. And just to show you, let's see, or it's under valuables. No, it's not. Where'd it go? Should have been under valuables. Crafting materials, maybe? I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh well. That's why. I haven't picked it up yet. I'm retarded. Too many breaches. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here. And we will go back to the war table and open up the next spot. Once again, I do apologize. We had to take care of that one little bit of business in order to open up the actual branch in the storylines. But we will get to the Templars. Probably in the next episode, unfortunately, because I do have a few things around here I want to point out. So here in Haven, now all of your companions are around here, and they all have little things to say. And this will improve how much they approve or disapprove of you. I'll go ahead and tell
I
her.
was born in Ostwick, and that's where most of my family is.
The Trevelyan's, is it not? A large clan with a rather clever coat of arms.
So if you choose human, you're always going to be a child of the Trevelyan's,
Go back.
as far as I have found. The only one I'm not certain about on that is with the mages, but I think that it still holds true there as well. We'll go with 4.
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now. After years of tending to business.
Because as you can see over here, well, it disappeared now, but Cassandra slightly approved. Now, I could talk to her more, but I'm not going to right now.
Another time, then.
Because there's already been far too much talking. Now, there is one person I'm going to talk to before I leave Haven. I'm going to go ahead and talk to Sarah. Oh, bit of a lag spike right there, but that's okay. Because like I said, we're almost done with this particular episode. Let's go talk to Sarah. Here she is in the tavern.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. Hear that? I meant the stronghold, but it sounded like... Well, it's funny, right? Anyway,
She's
some
just...
wars should earn more souls than this.
Yeah.
We need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
Let's see.
The Templars and the mages, most people pick a side.
Most people are stupid.
But where do you stand on the war?
In the middle, with everyone, not a Trevelyan, or whatever. You know what I hear about mages? Nothing, until one goes all demony. Know what I hear about Templars? Nothing, until they take maybe mages. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Right. They should know.
Ask her if it should be easy.
End all war, stitch the sky. The easy one first, of course.
You're daft, yeah? Most people get special, they lose their snark. Can't see how stupid it all is. I think I like you, Lord Herald. Maybe you're a little chosen, yeah?
Let's see. I think for this one I am going to actually try and romance her.
I think I'll enjoy having you around, Sarah. I hope you'll feel the same.
Not even. Get to work, Herald. I'm gonna go kick someone out of a bed.
So, alright. On that note, we're going to end this particular episode. I will be picking up exactly right here. And I will see you guys soon. Until then, kick back, relax, and enjoy your games.